Timberwolves, welcome back to another awesome edition of MVHS TV. As always, I'm Evan.
And I'm Drake.
As you may know, the world has been taken storm by the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Mission Vista participated in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge and donated all the proceeds through ASB. In case you missed it, here's what happened on that day.
My name's Jason Zeitz, and the ALS Challenge is a meme that happened on the Facebook that I'm not even sure who started it or how it started, but folks can challenge each other to either take the Ice Bucket Challenge and bucket ice on the head, or make donations. And a student here at the school, Jacob Griffin, challenged me, and I was talking about it in the office, and one of the office ladies here, Miss Singer, mentioned that her brother had suffered from ALS, and she told me about his story and what it meant for him to live with that in their family, and it made me realize that sometimes these Facebook stunts that seem silly and things like that start because of truly good reasons, and I decided I would donate and also participate in the ice bucket. It started as one or two teachers having been challenged, and it spread amongst the staff and students. And it became something that the entire school participated in. Most of the teachers that participated came out onto our lawn, and there was an announcement about what was happening, and then to a countdown, all the staff who were participating were dunked. Luckily, it was a very nice, warm, hot day, so that made that part a little easier.
So, as you may have noticed, MVHS has obtained many new teachers this year to accompany the growing student body.
For more information, here's Alex Trebek.
This is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. A graduate student of education from Fallbrook, California, Robert Chidola.
Hi, I'm Mr. Chidola, and I teach U.S. History and American Government here at Mission Vista. This is my first actual year of teaching, so before I've taught English at Fallbrook and then U.S. History up in Irvine, but this is my first full-fledged year of teaching. I love teaching here so far. Students are just awesome. You guys are just so wonderful in class, so willing to participate and enthusiastic, and it makes my job a lot easier. So I went to UCSD, it's clearly on my shirt, and then I went to UCI to get my teaching credential after that. I wanted to be a teacher, looking back. I had amazing teachers in high school at Fallbrook High. They just inspired me to get more involved, to sort of challenge myself, and just become passionate about subjects, and I really hope that I can instill that in students as well. All right, so I've been playing trivia since I've been in high school, so I did academic team when I went to Fallbrook. We did really well, and it just gave me this love for doing trivia, so I play in restaurants, we earn money, whole group of friends. So we do that, and that sort of gave me this inspiration that I wanted to be on Jeopardy.
These alliterative breath fresheners are less than 2 calories per minute. Robert.
What are Tic Tacs?
Good.
1600.
It's always time for one of these British mint chocolates. Robert.
What is an after 8?
Yes, after 8.
Now let's switch and take an inside look into one of the most popular classes here on campus.
Rock and roll history.
Garrett, and I teach, this year I'm teaching the socio-political history of rock and roll. It's an elective class, and I'm teaching AP U.S. government and politics.
I thought history of rock and roll was a very cool and interesting class because you get to learn about the history through the musician's lens, all the way starting from the 1950s and up till the early 1990s and 2000s.
I think that the true historians are the artists and the writers and the musicians, and it's looking at the social and political upheavals like Vietnam War, for example, between 1950 and 2000 as seen through the musicians of the time.
I personally got a much better knowledge of history than I normally did because the class made it a lot more interesting to learn about history instead of just sitting in a boring classroom taking tests.
I was really frustrated teaching U.S. history, and I could only maybe get to Ronald Reagan, which is now 30 years ago, and a lot of important content was being left out. A lot of the civil rights and social justice groups that are marginalized were left out, and so I wrote it because I was frustrated.
What I really enjoyed probably towards the end of the class was that we got to go on a field trip to the Hard Rock Cafe, and that was really cool because you got to see a lot of famous artists' guitars and bass guitars, and it was just really cool to see them all on the wall and such.
If you like music, the more you like music, the more you like the class. If you only like one genre of music, it might be a little bit difficult to, like if you only like punk or you only like metal, you have to suffer through. We start with the blues, but the kids who are musicians, who have a understanding of background for music, they really like it. If you like history, you'll love the class. And if you don't like history, I'm hoping that you'll develop an appreciation for the class.
Now, I love learning about rock and roll as much as the next guy, but nothing beats a live performance.
Here are some of the highlights of Mission Vista's annual Rock the Hill.
Rock the Hill got started with a student 5 years ago. We were discussing how we wanted everyone to have an opportunity to showcase their talents, and they may be outside of what we offer in the school. So we were discussing how we could have an outdoor concert, and together we kind of literally at the same time said, we can't say slope doesn't make sense because we were talking about the amphitheater, and we both went, Rock the Hill, it's gotta be Rock the Hill. So that's how it started.
What I like most about Rock the Hill is all of the kids engaging with the bands and with the groups and all the musicians and the artists and stuff. Like when the band is, me being in one of the bands, when I'm up there on the stage and all the kids just like cheering back at us and just having a good time, it really makes me have a good time.
Rock the Hill is a concert that takes place here at school every year. It's where any band or artist can go on stage and perform or express themselves as an artist to whoever wants to show up, whether it's family or friends or the new freshmen.
Great music and great performers. And it's the performers giving themselves to the audience and the audience responding. And when everything's so positive like that, it can only be great. If you want to see something similar to Rock the Hill, our annual giving concert is the end of January. And we will have, again, 3 hours of music by student musicians from Mission Vista High School. And we'll be raising money for a nonprofit found somewhere in the world. In the past, we put girls through school in Sierra Leone. We helped build a school in Sierra Leone. We've given clothing and monies to buy clothes for people of a lower socioeconomic level around the world. And we also donated $1,300 for the Simplify Fund, and we helped supply music therapy programs for wounded warriors and for other people of need.
Man, those were some great performers. Ever wonder where they're gonna be in 10 years?
Well, to answer your question, Evan, we just so happen to have a new segment called Life After Mission Vista.
My plans after high school are to attend college for one and to major in film. I've been recently accepted into the Brooks Institute. It is an all-film college up in Ventura. Well, and they have a mix of photography, visual journalism, and graphic design. The field I'm going into is film, so I've always wanted to do that as a kid, and I figured, why not? Mission Vista prepared me for this future by offering not only a wide variety of electives to choose from, but great teachers to help me go in depth into these fields, such as film 1, 2, and broadcasting. I have enjoyed all the teachers that have come here, enjoyed all the projects, and I've really touched ground on expanding upon my skill set and being able to use Final Cut, Adobe Premiere, and anything that they have to throw at me.
Well, that's all the time we have for now, but before we leave, did you know you were challenged by the studio to do the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Oh, just go for it.
Dude, don't waste water. We're in a drought, for goodness sakes. Just drink it.
He's got a point.
It's true. It's true. It's very true.
I'm Drake.
And I'm Evan.
Don't waste water.